up, guys? Nick the Informative Fisherman here. Today we're out here at Pardee Lakes Media Day, put on by Jackson Rancheria and Ultimate Bass Radio. Out here with Kent Brown and the guys. This morning we're starting off with Taylor Parsons. Taylor's known as the expert on Lake Pardee right here, so I'm putting the pressure on this man's shoulders. So hopefully we're gonna do a little running around here. Taylor's a big bait guy. You know, I probably only brought the only spinning rod that's ever been on board this boat. I got a feeling.
No, I'll probably end up taking one out here in a little bit as the sun gets up.
Yeah, well, we're gonna try to get on them this morning. Stay with us, guys. Taylor gets me in the chin with that. Make sure you're rolling. If I'm gonna take one, it better be documented.
I set the hook and I was like, God, nothing there. Too big of a bait for you, guy.
Ambitious.
Yeah.
So what Taylor and I are doing out here is we're fishing these humps. Right out in the middle of the lake like this is humps, and a lot of the time what's going on is these small trout and these kokanee will pull up over the top of these humps to feed, so a lot of these bigger bass are hanging out right in here. We're not looking for a high frequency of bites. We're looking literally for about 3 or 4 bites, but we're looking for big bites. So we're out here chucking swim baits and just creeping them along and wait for that big fish to commit. We had a couple of big followers not committing yet. When the sun comes up probably a little bit better, it might help out a little bit. And Taylor pulled that small one. What I'm throwing is I'm throwing a P-line kicker minnow right here. Taylor's throwing Huddlestons and triple trout, so we'll get something big here soon enough. But you got to stick it out when you're throwing big baits. You're not looking for a lot of bites, you're just looking for quality fish. So hopefully the next one we stick will be a quality fish. Ain't that right, Taylor?
Yeah, I hope so. Hopefully it's not like the last one, same size as the swim bait.
As long as they're ambitious, it's not that bad.
Yeah. Stiffer rod so I can.
What's your ideal swim bait conditions on this lake, Taylor? Temp, time, year?
Probably a little earlier than this, you know, before they start spawning that much.
Mm-hmm.
And
pre-spawn time.
Yeah, and when they on a sunny day when the wind starts to blow a little bit, you know,
A little bit of chop.
a little bit of chop.
You thinking like 8 to 10 miles an hour or less?
Yeah, anywhere in there. Yeah, I think sometimes the windier the better if you can, but sometimes it's balance between if you can feel your bait or not, you know. Or
You're trying to get down in pre-spawn time, right? You're just trying to get it down deeper.
yeah.
And then a lot of your
more of the offshore.
A lot of your floating baits you're gonna have post-spawn, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah! Oh! Woo! On the board. I don't have those Parsons patience. I had to pick up the drop shot. I get one more small fish. I'll go back to the swim bait and start committing again. So we've had 6 takes total. Got 2 little tiny fish to the boat. Taylor just hooked a donkey, pop loose, loaded up good. You can see the bite marks deep on the hood. There's a nice solid fish, but so now it's like a last chance thing here. We got 10 minutes till we're supposed to go switch boats, so we're going back to a big fish area. Hopefully stick one here at the last minute.
And guess what? That's just what happened. Taylor for the buzzer beater.
It's a hog, dude. It's a hog. Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Well, let's go in.
The last second shot. Taylor points at the fish. He casts the bait. He swings. Fish in the boat.
Cool.
All right, so that's it for out with here with Taylor. So now we're gonna be switching over to Zach's boat, do a little bit more afternoon fishing, but that was it for the morning. Taylor, it's been fun, man.
Yeah, I wish we could have got some more in the boat, but yeah.
Win some, you lose some. You stick a hog at the same time.
One more time up there, Karen. There you go.
Zach Thompson here, Western Bass. Want to give you guys a little info on that post one. Thanks, Greg. Thanks a lot, buddy. I finally get a chance to get in front of the camera.
Well, what happened? What'd you do?
Turn on your loud mic. If you had Evan ready to be quiet, I could talk through it.
Shoot me?
He won't say nothing to me.
Yeah.
No, he's big. He's big. You're small.
Are you ready to talk? Go ahead.
Hey guys, Zach Thompson here, Western Bass. I just want to give you guys a couple tips on... All right, so now we're going to the second half of media day. We made it back out with Zach Thompson. This time, instead of Zach getting like 6-to-1 a fish on me, hopefully this year, I'm gonna put out the drop shot a little bit faster, or I gotta stick one donkey to get over on you, man, for all that beating he served up last time. But we're gonna go out here, we're gonna get on them, we're gonna look for some bed fish, have some fun, screw around for a little bit, and hopefully get some cool fish on film for you. And some fantastic looking fish catches, right, Zach?
Absolutely, Nick. You know how it is. We're gonna go roll Hollywood style.
Hollywood style. And the informative Thompson.
Oh, yes.
All right, guys. Oh, that little tiny thing.
It's not that small, you said.
Dude, that ain't even a pound, dude.
Oh, yes, it is. I mean, it's not big, but. Let's see what happens. Go ahead. I think he is. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Nick was right. Hollywood Thompson was wrong. Well, he might be 2 pounds.
Bust out the scale. Make sure he doesn't eat Zach's drop shot either when I'm not looking.
It's an 1/8 over 2 pounds. Nick's probably right.
Oh, doggy.
Let me check it out.
Nice red eye. It's pretty.
The official scale here.
I might actually owe Zach the official pat on the back on video. Now, is that the weigh things over scale or the weigh things under scale?
Oh, it's the way thing. Nick is correct.
What is he, 1.5?
Just about. All right.
Nice. Thank you. Got me a pat on the back. But Zach still got to catch the fish. So.
Well, I was just waiting for you to retie.
Yeah.
2 on the double wacky hook.
Get a close up of that.
Now, how about we compare this to what this is the size fish we're catching, but compared to the bait we should be throwing, let's show them the size. See, fish we're catching, bait we should be catching the fish on. So that's you see the difference?
Pretty close.
See the problem we're having?
Throw all these HUDs in the live well.
Take a picture of a, he ate it too for a bed fish. Bite's kind of slow, huh? Informative angler?
Well, Seth Brown, I would be able to tell you if the bite was slow if my name was the informative angler, not the informative fisherman.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
How about that?
Sorry about that.
Isn't it ironic?
It is ironic.
Don't you think?
You know what's ironic? How good the bite is right now.
It's weird.
Amazing. We've actually been catching so many fish that we don't want to make you guys jealous.
Yeah.
So we just didn't show you.
As soon as we hook them, shake them off.
It's over. Yeah, no, it's pretty off the hook. We've been catching
quite a few fish. We just didn't want to show you.
A lot of little plastic trout
Yep.
every time I brought in a hood.
Yep.
So that's pretty good.
No, unfortunately today has been a little bit slow. There's some small bedfish that we actually could have caught, but we just didn't. We didn't want to pick on them because they're spawning. And
Let
so
them alone.
if we attack them on their beds with small little males, they get a complex.
It's about
And
doing the right thing.
And they can't really attract the females because it's like we beat them down. They're just like,
That's true.
you know,
None of the peacocking or anything like that. None of the peacocking, no.
yeah. So
Yeah,
the informative fisherman and I are just. It's my fault because I'm the one running the boat, you know. And
true. He's up front. It's not like I'm accepting any
I'm
blame here.
I'm like the hired talent, you know. So I'm just not.
He still got the 2, except I've been throwing big baits the whole time.
Yeah.
After what I seen Taylor do earlier in the day,
Yeah.
it's very tempting.
But
Didn't work out so well.
He told me I was demoted to craft services. Now, I went from hired talent Hollywood style to I'm going to be providing the little Euro rafts, you know.
In case you guys are wondering what craft service is, that actually means warming up my Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Good stuff. It'd be nice if we got bit right now.
Wouldn't it? I'll take a bite right now. Hold on, let me just pause it, let him eat it.
Hold on. Here we go.
Now.
No, I've been trying to grill Nick, the informative fisherman, on where Taylor's spots were. He just wouldn't give it up. I actually tried to hold it. I had held his head towards the water. It was like waterboarding, but he just wouldn't give it up. So that's why I couldn't.
Lots of interrogation things that have been tried.
He did get to fish with one of the best fishermen on Pardee, though. So I don't feel bad showing him around what not to do. It reinforces what you're supposed to do.
It's true, that's true.
that
If
way
someone shows you what
you don't
to do and what not to do, you can eliminate all that nonsense.
You don't forget, like, hey, I'm not supposed to be doing that because that did not work.
That's right, it's true.
And now you know. You're like, yep, it doesn't work. But
That's coming straight from Hollywood Thompson.
Hollywood Thompson. Yep. But my hook's been working. At least the 2 fish I did catch were.
That's true.
Well, one was on the double wacky hook. The other one was drop shot, but all right.
You should show him that hook.
Yeah, did we not show the
Show it close up right there with the bait on it.
Well, this is.
Oh, that's your drop shot right there. Where's your
Never mixing it up.
mix
But
it up
I got it right
sometime.
here.
Check it out. Check it out.
So this is, for those of you who don't know yet, you need to know, the double wacky hook. I am the sole designer, proprietor, importer, retailer, or not only retailer, but yeah. But anyway, that's the double wacky hook. As you can see, it's a double pointed hook designed for wacky rigs. This size right here is the new 1/0 size, so it's a little bit larger than the size 1 which came out last year. And this one is the O-ring that's designed for the weighted wacky hook. So when you fish the weighted wacky style, you're putting a little nail weight up in your Senko. So this one actually orients so that when the bait is head down, the point's up. That's what you want. There's also a version that is a weightless wacky version, which I don't have out on the deck, but in the most simple of terms, or is that the one you had tied on? No. The most simple terms, the weightless wacky, this little attachment ring is just turned 90 degrees. So it is designed so when you fish a weightless wacky worm, it'll fall like this with the points up, as opposed to this like it is with the weighted wacky version. So there's a weightless wacky that just comes with the O-ring turned so that when it falls, the hook points will fall up. This one's one of the weed guarded versions that I tie, and then there's also the bear hook, so you can get them without. And actually the bear hooks work surprisingly well, because a lot of times when you're working them through the rocks, the Senko will roll up in between the points and actually kind of act as its own little bit of a weed guard. So anyway, that's the double wacky hook, available at CHT Tackle, or from CHT Tackle at retailers, online retailers like monsterfishingtackle.com, and Fisherman's Warehouse carries them in the stores. Tackle Warehouse is going to hopefully have them on their website shortly. You can Facebook me at CHT Tackle, or you can Facebook me at Zach Thompson,
and you can get a hold of me there, and I can sell them directly from my retail site as well. But yeah, check them out, CHT Tackle.
I always thought bear hooks would be bigger.
Dueling fish.
All right, let's toss these boys out.
Look, it's an interracial couple.
Oh yeah,
This guy's beat up a little bit.
yeah. His head looks pretty bad. All right, let's get these bad boys out. Go ahead, Zach.
All right.
Wow, look at that back foot. Let's go head dive. Straight down.
Fisherman.
Could be a big trout.
Is it?
Wow, good fish though.
Is it net?
Oh, well.
Is it a dandy?
I don't know. I got the drag set pretty loose. It looks decent.
Is it a dandy?
Maybe a couple pounds. Nick got him.
It's a dandy, baby.
I don't think you really need the net, but let's net him anyway.
You want to land it?
Oh yeah. Oh, 1.5 pounds.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, well that's right at the end of the day.
Molly. CHT, double wacky.
Look at that eyeball.
There we go. Oh, trout are biting.
Hey, we've spared no cost this year with the Ultimate Bass Big Fish Award. There's a little story about our friend John Johnson at Bass Fan and Crown Royal. So we've made this the JJ, John Johnson Big Bass Award, and we're giving it to Taylor Parsons. We were gonna engrave it, but we thought writing it in with a Sharpie was way more hillbilly. So it's all yours, probably the best trophy you've got.
Yeah.
Don't touch that, it'll smear. All right. As always, Taylor caught the big one every time we come here. Oh look, there's Taylor's big one right over there. Huh? Taylor's the best keeper Taylor's got.
Yep, that's it.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks for the invite, Kent. We'll see you next year, guys. Thanks for watching.